Years ago, I'd be locked up for what I'm doing out in the open today. I'd like to introduce you to Kelly, a guy who carries that outlaw spirit to this very day.
When I used to drive, I never really thought about it. You know, it would be out of sight, out of mind. Obviously, I'm like being, very vigilant, checking mirrors, making sure nobody's following me. If I think that somebody's been behind me too long, I might even pull over at a gas station, something like that. But honestly, I couldn't stress that it was back there. It just felt like that'd kill me or something, So it was always just sort of out of sight, out of mind. And that's honestly how I did it. My name's Kelly Moss, and I'm a drug war veteran. Started selling dope about 8th grade. I've been doing it for 35 years now. Never been caught. I've never had a real job. When I first started selling weed or whatever, everything's brick weed. Just, red hair, bricked up. They use trash compactors, I think, or whatever, that I found out about later on. The pounds were like that. I mean, it was crazy. And then actually my junior year of college, they got jars like this. And all of a sudden I'm opening this stuff like, what is this alien right here? To the day, it was some of the most beautiful weed that I still have seen. It changed everything, right? So all of a sudden I'm like, well, I want that stuff, right? And it wasn't strain specific, at least on the East Coast. It was like con bud or swag weed. That's what it became. Fluorescent green or brown, basically, is what it was. If you're of the culture, you're just a certain type of person. Those are the type of people, the advocates, right? The regulated industry, the people that actually knocked those walls down and went state to state and was writing these laws to get these guys to pass this in this state and all this kind of stuff. Those were all my friends. 2017, 2018, we sort of started seeing the suits or the venture capital, Wall Street guys coming in. They were just a different breed, right? They had never been into culture. They're there to make, you money for their 12th grandson 200 years from now. We were here to help people. We were here to change the world. We were, we believe in this stuff. It's just a whole different culture. One of my key things was, if I ever met anybody new, I'd always look down at their shoes. It told everything. The church shoes wearing mother, or I'd call them the Wall Street ass too, but they're not all ass. That's just what I called them, right? And just to say who I'm talking about or whatever. But their shoes would tell a story. All of a sudden, it was this different crowd that came in, and it totally changed the regulated market, in my opinion. Man, I say this all the time. In the underground, I never needed a gun. Everybody I dealt with was trustworthy. I trusted them with my life, right? It's a code. It's the culture, right? I'm not with you because you're coming here every week, to take care of stuff and do whatever. You're fine. In the above ground, you have to watch your back all the time.